Hey guys, Jen here from A Diary of a Dreamer. Happy October 1st to all of my Halloween loving friends. Although most of us kind of believe that Halloween is not just regulated to 1 month, but for everyone else, happy October 1st and happy start to October Daily. So today I wanted to share with you a video of a quick flip through of the start of my October Daily album, my craft space, as well as a quick look at my October Daily cart. Sorry for the disaster that you see behind me. This is my office, but I promise the rest of it is not nearly as messy. I will link everything that I can find below in the description box, including all the channels, Pinterest stuff, and whatnot, as long as I can find it. And anyone that I mentioned that I got an idea from or something, I will mention below as well. The video does cut out about halfway through. My memory card was not big enough to hold the video, so lesson learned. I need a bigger memory card. Alright, you guys. Oh, before I go, if you follow Serena B, you will have already seen the shirt. She's got one too, but I happened to find this in Target last week, and I couldn't help it. I wanted it. It says, "If you got it, haunt it." It's 3 cute little ghosts. Probably my favorite Halloween shirt. So, let's get on to the video. Happy October 1st, everybody. And, yeah, talk to you guys later.
Alright guys, here we go. Here is my album for this year. If you remember last year, I actually did my October Daily in this insert that I created. Oh, this isn't the right one. This is the planner. 1 second, let me find the actual insert from last year. I take that back. If you guys saw me last year, I actually did, here it is, I used this insert. It was my second scrap journal. It is jam-packed and there's still like extra room, which I think is ridiculous. But yeah, I will link the videos for this. Excuse me, I'll link the playlist for this down below, so that way if you guys are interested, you can watch my October Daily from last year. This is my album for this year. If you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you will have already seen the cover of this album because I posted them a little while back. The only thing I added to the cover so far is this. This is just a headband I picked up from Walmart because I figured that this year, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of space. My album's going to get kind of chunky. We have a lot of stuff planned this year. So I'm going to need something to help keep it closed, so that way it doesn't get all super crazy. So I just picked this up. Like I said, it's just a simple headband from Walmart with an orange flower on it. I figured it was very Halloweenish. Halloweenish? Is that a word? Well, if it's not, it's what I'm going with. So for those of you who don't follow me on my other social media platforms, this is what the cover looks like. My boyfriend actually helped me pick out this paper because he really liked the fact there's like a face in it. And then I just added the googly-eyed bats from Recollections that I picked up at Walmart. This was supposed to be a rub-on kit that I picked up from the dollar spot at Target. As you can see, it didn't adhere very well, and some of this is actually just colored in with Sharpie because the letters just wouldn't stick. What are you gonna do? You're gonna improvise, right? We'll see how this album turns out. I'm still not very happy with the quality of it. For those of you who don't know, this is just a plain craft album that I picked up at Hobby Lobby because it is impossible to find 6x8 albums in the stores anymore. You used to be able to find like the Snap ones at Michael's all the time, but at least at my Michael's, my Hobby Lobby, my Joann's, what else do we have? We have an AC Moore, and I cannot find the album that I was looking for, so I just picked up what I had. It didn't occur to me until later that I could, just order it online. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? I may need a second album, and I might do that. So this is the inside. I can't unfortunately fit it all in one frame. I need to figure out this whole filming thing. It's driving me crazy. So here's just another piece of scrapbook paper that was taped down in the same way that the cover was. This is a charm that I purchased from a lovely lady in Serena B's October Daily group. Let me see if I can, is this Cassandra Noyes? There's my little... I will link her shop below. She made a bunch of really cool Halloween tassels. I got this one for my October daily, and there's a purple one that I got for my keys. I don't know where it went, because it's not on my keys right now. It's around here somewhere. But I loved it so much I couldn't decide between the two, so I bought 2 of them. And isn't it just pretty? I just love how she made it. And so it just sits in here. I tried to like hang it outside, but it's not long enough to do that. Maybe if I add a ring. Let's see, because I have a bunch. I have a bunch of key rings. Let's see if that works real quick. This is totally random, but you know. Sorry for the noise. There we go. And I'm sorry if you guys hear loud noises in the background. Boyfriend and if you're watching TV. So how does that work? Look guys, woohoo! I figured it out. So I just took a second one of these right here, clipped it to the end to the binder ring, and there we go. That's what I wanted the whole time, was for it to hang out. Don't judge me. I'm a little special today. So this is the first page that I have. This is just a very simple page. I made, here, actually we're going to take these out. Probably a good thing you guys can't see my facial expressions right now. I just made a really, really weird facial expression trying to open that thing. So this is the first page, like I said. If you follow my blog, you will have seen this on a cupcake liner blog post that I recently did that I will link below. This is the cover page. What you can't tell, maybe if I take her out, you can tell. And it's really hard to tell, but I used Wink of Stella. Oh, you can kind of see the sparkles. I used Wink of Stella on her to kind of make her pop a little bit. And then I decided to adhere her to this paper. It's just black cardstock underneath a piece of plaid paper that I picked up at Hobby Lobby that I just absolutely loved. I'm a country girl at heart, so I love plaid and I love Halloween. So when you combine the two, you know, I get super happy. So actually I really liked how that turned out. I think this was my first cupcake liner that I ever made, maybe my second one. She's probably the one I'm most proud of. If you want to see my other cupcake liners that I've made so far, like I said, I'll link the blog post in the comments below. It is way too much fun playing with the googly-eyed bats. Yeah. Sometimes I have the attention span of a young child. So you flip the page over, and it is my October Daily 2016 prompt page from Serena B. This is a page that she came up with last year. If you want this prompt list or you want to see it in better detail, I will link her blog post below. It should be in her October Daily 101 blog post, but I will link the blog post below. I just love how this page turned out. It's simple, you know, and I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but I figured it out. These happen to be some of my favorite alphas. Let me see if I can tell you which ones these are. They are very hard for me to find. I think I probably found them at Hobby Lobby. See if I still have packaging left. I think they are just called maple. Yeah, they're just maple thickers from American Crafts. I'm gonna have to see if I can order them on because I actually don't know if my Hobby Lobby even carries them anymore, but I use them in everything lately just because I just like the way they look. They're a little tall for some projects, but I just really like them. So after that is this 31 days of Halloween, a to-do list. I just printed it out as a 4x6, and then I just hole punched it so it fits here. I will link, I found this on Pinterest, like I said. I will link to the pin below, so that way if you're interested, you can get your own. And then we get to October 1st. So these are still in progress because today is October 1st. I just wanted to get a video out for you guys. I still have some stuff to do tonight. My boyfriend's band has a show tonight, and that's going to go in here as well. Because it's the 1st, and, you know, I always go to all of his shows. I take pictures for him and all this stuff, so it's just what I do. So like I said, these are still a work in progress. I am going to take them out because of the glare. Excuse me. The first picture you see is this one. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have already seen it. If you got it, Haunt It. I picked it up at Target. It is a tank top kind of shirt. Actually, if you guys saw, or not if you saw, because you will have seen it, duh, it's the same shirt I'm wearing in the intro to this video that I did. My boyfriend and I we went out looking for some stuff, and I just wanted to take a picture because I just love this shirt. So, and I happen to be wearing a sweater over it that I picked up at Hot Topic. It's just a plain black sweater with skulls on the shoulder and down the back. And then it's my journaling. It just says, yay, it's October 1st, finally. So much planned this year with Amy, Memphis, Sarah, and her family in Lee. Today I rocked my If You Got It Haunted shirt from Target, my favorite shirt. And then here's a Hello October picture that I also found on Pinterest. I just like the way it turned out. It looks really cool. It's kind of hard to tell, but this black cat, maybe if I pull it out, you can see. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? I used some black Wink of Stella. It's the first time I happened to use the black one, and it kind of actually spilt out. I gotta figure out what I did wrong. It works, but I mean, it kind of made a mess, and so then you flip it over. And I took this idea right here from Serena B. She made some Halloween cards, like 3x4 cards and whatnot, so I just kind of borrowed her idea just because I loved the way it looked. This right now is just clipped in here closed with a little ghost pin that I picked up from the Target dollar spot. He's absolutely adorable. This is Halloween. This was one of my favorite cards from her October Nights collection. For those of you that don't know, she just opened her own paper goods shop, I think is a good way to phrase it. I'm not phrasing it right, but it's what we're going to go with. It's called Paper Cakes, and she launched it just in time to launch her 2 Halloween collections, the Spooky Pastel and the October Nights collection. I will link them both below. The Spooky Pastel one took a while, but it actually started to grow on me. I'm not a big fan of like pastel colors, but I do happen to like the way that collection works. And you'll see part of it later on when I show you my space. But this right now, it's just a card. The picture is adhered on the back. But I'm going to put a picture and do some journaling on here about tonight. Here's another journaling card. This is from a Ravens Manor paper pack that I'll show you later. Or if you saw my October Daily haul video, it's from there. Again, I'll link that video below. And then right here I just have, actually, this is a part of her Spooky Pastel collection. I just printed it out. It's a digital collection, which makes me love it even more because I can print out my favorite cards however many times I want and use them throughout the album or whatever else I decide to do. And I just happen to love the purple. I love her little pumpkins. They're just adorable. Right here is just something I'm kind of playing around with as like a little page flag kind of thing. I got a new punch the other day and I've been playing with it because it's a flag punch, as you can tell. But I'm thinking about doing something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Right now it's just clipped in there with this clip that I got from a pen pal last year. Back when I used to do pen pal letters. I am finally starting to get into pocket letters at least, so, you know, it's something. In my next October Daily video, you'll see how I finished this page. I just haven't obviously done it yet because we don't have, I don't have the pictures and stuff. So the last thing I did, is just kind of, I put this one together. We're going to the pumpkin patch at some point this month with my friend Sarah and her daughter Molly, who turns 1 at the end of the month. It'll be her first, technically it's her second Halloween, but it's the first one that she's going to actually, you know, not be in the hospital for, because she was born on the 28th. So if you guys saw my first pocket letter video where I was showing you a pocket letter I made, you will have seen how I made this card. If you're interested, I'll link that below as well, so that way you can check it out. And then these are just cards from Serena B's October Nights collection. I just put that in there just because I didn't want to lose the card. I started actually making some of my own cards this year, and I actually really, really like how they turned out. Sorry for loud noise. And this is just the inside cover of the back. This is a piece of paper. I have no idea what collection it's from. I've had it for a couple of years. I think this wonderful lady named Trish sent it to me back when I was in Afghanistan, because she sent me a whole bunch of crafting supplies while I was in Afghanistan. My unit just thought I was the funniest person. But so far, that is my album. And next we're going to move on to my craft space to kind of show you guys how I decorated and stuff like that. Alright, give me 1 second because I gotta readjust the camera. Alright guys, I'm gonna apologize right now if there's a whole bunch of shaking in the camera. I happen to shake and I can't use my tripod to show you guys this because it's just not gonna work out the way I want it to. So this is my crafts desk. It's actually 2 tables. This one Lee and I painted when I first moved into the house. The other one is just a plastic table that actually belongs to a friend of mine. Underneath the desk is a disaster, so we're not going to show you that. But this is where I do all of my crafting, as you can see, because that was my album. Over here, this is another one of, it goes with that idea from Serena B. This card is haunted. And inside I have this adorable little ghost that I just printed out last night. I will link to the shop where I got this because I bought all of her little monsters and I cannot think of her name right now. But I will link to that shop below. It's a card I'm working on just for decoration. Mm-hmm. Then, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that purple pumpkin that I painted, that I got the idea from Sabrina Ann. Here on YouTube, and I'll link her channel below. And then it's just a candlestick that I bought at Michael's, and this little skull that I just painted black. As you can see, it was white. I just painted it in black just because I like that better. Then I have my Tim Holtz Distress spray stains that I bought as a 3-pack from Michael's, and because it was their Halloween stuff. And then I have a distress stain that is actually a different color. It's ripe persimmon. Versus this is carved pumpkin right here. That I bought a couple years ago when I was in Germany. Right here, it's my cutout bin. It's just from the Target dollar spot, and it's just a bunch of digital stamps and stuff. Oh no, Jack fell. So this is literally just my bin of digital stamps. This one's from these are both because they're the same one. They're from Crafty Paws, this little kid mummy. I think I got this from the Octopode Factory. This is just one of the stamps that I have that I just cut out. Jack and Sally are from the Octopode Factory on Etsy. I'll link to her shop below. I'll put them in upside down so I don't break their legs. This is a little mouse from one of my stamp sets. These I'm cutting out to put in pocket letters. And then I actually just fussy cut these out last night. These are all from the same shop as the little ghosty. And I'll link that shop below because I feel terrible, but I can't remember her name. So I originally saw this guy in a video that Sabrina did last year. Or not Sabrina, Serena, in a pocket letter she did. And I could not find him. Well, I was looking for something the other day for a blog post. And then I found them, and she did all of these. This guy happens to be my favorite. I don't know why. He's just a cute little patchwork ghost. This is my boyfriend's favorite. So I have all of these digital stamps that I just fussy cut out yesterday. I'm going to color them, and they're going in my album this year. This box right here is full of my extra cupcake liners. Because, you know, when you buy a pack, you know, you get like several dozen. That's where all my tags are stored. These are really tall tags. They're not just sticking out funny, they're just really tall tags. This is all of my ribbon so far for this year. This is a little punch. Let me try to get to it. This is a little punch that I got a couple years ago, but it keeps getting stuck. So I don't get to use it nearly as much, but it's just sitting there. This is a plastic glass that I picked up from Walmart. It says, "More booze, please." It's got little ghosts on it, and it's just holding some cut pieces, you know, some page flags, some tags, and some other stuff. Stray cupcake liner. Not where it's supposed to be. Those are my Crayola super, what are they called? Super tips that I colored some stuff in with in another video. Then I have some distress markers. This is my gigantic bowl of washi tape. I bought the bowl at Michael's, and as you can see, I have a lot of Halloween washi. like a ridiculous amount. But I do use it, so you know, that's the bonus. My little dabber for my distress stain. I don't really have no place to put it right now. This is a cute little jar that I got from Michaels. This is a card I made with pumpkins. And then another card that I'm sending to somebody. And then it's Serena B's kits. It's the combination of a Spooky Pastel and October Nights. So I just printed a whole bunch of them out. Some of them I'm using for pocket letters, so that's why that one's cut down. And that's why you see a bunch of repeats. If you want to know more, like I said, I will link to Serena B's video on her paper cakes opening launch thingy. There's just the 4x6s that I've cut out. And then behind that, these are all Raven's Manor cut apart that I got from my kit, or correction, my... Sorry about that. Apparently my memory card ran out of space. Apparently an 8 gig memory card is not big enough for what I'm trying to do. So right here I've just got, this is supposed to be somewhere else, but that's okay, some purple and white twine, because my favorite Halloween colors are purple and black and silver. So extra tape runners, because I go through that stuff so fast. I've got some treat bags back there. That is my sticker box. It's full of a bunch of stickers. It's kind of ridiculous. This is kind of my little extras box. It's got some sequins, some spider webs, some skulls. What else is in here? Losing things. My doilies are in here. All of my rhinestones are in here. So, and my stencils are in here. These, that's some black cards that I've got to make that I made this card out of. Trying to move slow so I don't make anybody sick. It's just some other card stock. These are some Halloween cards that my friend gave me because she used to work at Hallmark. This is all of my twine and some of these. I picked this up at Michael's. I was going to use it on my album because I love sugar skulls. I just decided not to. I don't know. It'll probably go on a page. These are some pocket letters I'm getting ready to mail out because I stink at life and I'm behind. This is all of my 12 by 12 paper. Okay. Alright, and over here, I turned the camera off so that way I didn't make anybody sick. These are just some more stuff that I gotta cut apart. It's me playing with my stamps. It is my paper trimmer, and underneath there is all my alphas. Right here is, it's not a Raskog cart because I didn't go to IKEA. It's a Target rolling cart, but you know what? It does the same and it's the same price. IKEA's like 2.5 hours away from me, so this is what I get. But I will not complain. I'm just happy to have a cart. So these are all of my stamps, at least my wooden stamps. Most of them are from Recollections. I picked them all up at Michael's. This is my embossing ink pad. I actually need to get a new one because that one's not doing very well. Some Black Memento ink. This is a bigger sugar skull stamp that I have. And then here are all of my clear stamps. Some chalk color box white ink. My big black distress pad, ink pad and black soot. And then I've got, what is this, 8 of these little mini pads. Cupcake liners that I'm using. One of my skeleton hands, 2 of my skeleton hands. And here is just some extra trimmer things. These are card sizes that I picked up a couple years ago from Simple Stories. And 2 big ink block or stamp blocks. And in here, let's put it on the table so that way it doesn't go spilling everywhere, are a bunch of little mini clothespins. I'm going to keep some, obviously, and I'm going to give some away. That one's kind of stuck together. I've got some with skulls. These are some bigger ones. Sorry, it's got to be really close to the camera. Paper clips to make my own paperclip embellishments with. I got some giant ones. These are just little circles that I printed out. Some of them are from decoration. Some of them go on my cupcake embellishments. And in here I have a bunch of these. I picked them up in a pack, Recollections, I think, from Michaels probably. Just because I got a lot of Halloween stuff this year from Michaels. Alright, that's not going to close right now, so I got to fix that. And I'll do that when I'm not on camera. Alright, and on the second one, this is my utensil jar. It literally has all of my utensils that I use. This is from a K & Company die cut pack. So that's just in this jar. This coffee cup I picked up from Walmart. It says Resting Witch Face. This is the puzzle that was in my last video that I got from one of my swaps. These are some more cut apart cards. All of my punches are right here, which there's only 4 of them. This is my corner rounder from the Paper Studio. Page flag, a small circle, and a 2.5-inch circle. This is a soap dispenser picked up from Walmart. It's got all of those little stickers in them. Right here, this is where I hold all of my pictures that I print out until I get around to using them. This one has a bunch of ephemera from a Tim Holtz collection that was in a previous video. And back here is all of my 6x6 paper pads from various places, mostly Michael's and a couple from Joann's. Down here, this is the last part. This is just full of my glue sticks. This has some more twine and edging stuff in it that I just haven't gotten around to using yet, and some napkins I want to try to do something with. This is a giant thing of craft tags from Ink Essentials, size 12, manila giant tags from Ranger, that I picked up at Tuesday morning. I haven't decided what I'm doing with those yet. I have a ginormous ruler for no good reason. And this right here just has a bunch of paper bags. Here, let's go this way. It's all of my paper bags. These ones I picked up for 50 cents at Target. And then, as I'm about to drop my camera, because that'd be terrible. Just some more. Those are plain black ones. Those have ghosts and stuff on them. Those have a haunted house. And this one is just plain purple. This bin and this black bin are both from Hobby Lobby. Them that I just decided to pick up and use. Alright guys, that is my cart, my October daily, and my space. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. Happy October 1st, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!